So apparently, there's been some drama with Marvel Rivals as of late, and honestly, I think it's kind of I don't really care about it too much. I think it's kind of stupid. I apparently it's some support strike and it's some big thing on TikTok. Who is it? Smoke came in yesterday and talked about it. I had no clue something like this was going on. I've been seeing more of it since since then though, and very interesting. Just a very interesting thing in my opinion. I don't really know what to say too much other than like, hey, people are gonna play what they're gonna play, and people are gonna be mad if they're gonna be mad. I just don't pay attention to it most of the time, and when I do, I can just look at my stats and be like, you're like, okay, enjoy your cope, man, enjoy your cope, but that's gonna be that. That's kind of it. That's unless they get really toxic, and then I really fucking just decide to make fun. I just decide to start trolling, and then it's just fun. Everyone's talking about it, I guess. I mean, even Tim the Tatman's now talking about it, and we're gonna see what his opinions are on it. I'll give some of mine, kind of, I guess, get a little more of an understanding about this because realistically, it just doesn't seem like a big deal to me. Like, I don't know. I've had people say like heel diff, like GG no heels, and like all this other bullshit before. But hey, fuck it. I don't care. Fuck you guys. It's a game. If you start annoying me, guess what? I don't have to heal you, and then we're all really fucked.
See all the drama in Marvel Rivals right now, bro? That's going on, bro. I see TikTok. It's kind of popping off.
Yeah,
over there,
it's going on. Well, I've
People
seen this shit's on
Necros
TikTok a lot.
because he said that support mains are basically ass.
Is that where this all started from? Necro saying that support mains are ass, bro. Oh, the rage baiting. The rage baiting is real, dudes. Are you serious? Is that really how this shit started? The rage bait? I mean, obviously he's gonna think that. Does he actually? I don't think I've ever seen a clip of him actually playing support, for one. Dude's gonna play what he's gonna play, and he has that DPS mindset. I mean, Tim knows. Tim knows. He's seen fucking what is it? He's seen people like fucking DPS running away from supports that can go like full on DPS mode and just flip a switch, and next thing you know, they're killing the whole team. I myself had a fucking triple kill the other night with my fucking ult because, yeah, supports can do their fucking jobs very well, and then also fucking turn around and start killing people too. Tim knows. He's been on the receiving end of those. And he also plays support. He plays support, he plays tank, he plays DPS, so he knows the roles to have their advantages and disadvantages. Anyways, let's see what else we got here.
And now the support mains are like on strike or something. Have you guys seen this? It's actually insane, bro.
Kinda, yeah, I agree.
I'm not even kidding. Necros there's a clip of him, and I think this was a while ago, just for the record, just kind of saying like, basically, I think the gist of it was support mains were boosted, or like not.
Damn, I mean, that's a wild take. That's a wild take, though. That is a wild take, in my opinion, to say something so slanderous. I mean, probably because he was tilted himself for whatever reason, but still, the random strays, man, just shooting off random strays, huh?
Then it happened a while ago, but it kind of started circulating again recently, and now people are like mad at Necros because he said that. And apparently now a lot of support players are saying they're going on strike and not healing anymore. And I think, like, when you look at the drama there, the person that's really suffering is the tank players, like my.
I mean, he does play a lot of tank. Yes, you guys are suffering, but the whole team suffers. Everyone suffers. That's the thing. Everyone fucking has to suffer at that point. It's like, if you're gonna be a dick, then guess what? And that is the mentality of a lot of healers, including myself, where it's like, if you're gonna be a fucking toxic asshole, dude, guess what? You're not gonna get any heals. I can just go rocket and chill up in a tree if I really feel like it. Do whatever the fuck I want. But Yeah, dude, you got to be careful with that. You got to be careful with your healers. I will say, so I said this before when it was first brought up. Healers, as a healer main myself, I am a healer main. Okay, so take that. You can check my profile. I play a lot of Cloak and Dagger. I play literally all of my top, all the most houred characters, most hours I have in like the most of my characters are healers. Anyways, fucking healers have not really a difficult like kit in terms of uh hmm, up until like I'd say Loki. Loki is kind of the exception where like his kit is very difficult. Most healer kits aren't too complicated in my opinion, and I've played all of them. And the one I would say that's probably the most complicated is Loki's. However, the thing about healers and the reason why they're called strategists, in my opinion, is because it's all about positioning for them. They want to be at the off angles. You want to be with your team when you need to be, away from your team when you need to be. You need to be aware and constantly thinking about stuff because there is more often than not a bunch of people targeting you at once. You are the goal. You are the main objective for the most part. They're supposed to cap the point, but before they cap that point, their goal is to kill you. Number one on the list is to kill you, because once they kill you as the healer, everyone else is gonna follow down the line. And yeah, it's that's kind of the hard part of it. That's the real hard part of it, is the fact that you get focused so hard as a healer. And if you're a healer main, you know that plenty of times you'll get focused and you have to just switch from being a healer to being a DPS. And it's during that moment in time when you're switching to defending yourself and fighting that you're not healing and you're not able to heal. So your team is not getting heals, which they're going to be fucking all pissy about to begin with, but you're being dove in the back. It's a catch-22. You get stuck with you need your DPS. You need someone that has to be able to peel for you and be aware of have that awareness that you have to a degree on like the DPS or the tank side of stuff, for them to pull back, help you out, so that way you can continue just to heal and maybe even tack in some damage and stuff like that. It's very, very much a situational and positioning based role, and if you're not playing that well, the whole team's gonna fall apart.
Myself, just to be clear, like while you have your
and if your team's not helping you out, your team's gonna fall apart.
People angry at each other. The tank players are the absolute chads in the Marvel Rivals community.
Hey, thank you for the follow, writers. I appreciate it. What a legend. What a legend you are. What an absolute legend.
Still just playing the game, essentially.
Yeah, I mean, tanks are yeah.
Still just playing the game, essentially.
Tanks are going to take a big hit for sure.
But yeah, I've seen, and I've seen, dude, it's actually kind of fascinating because I see the comment section too, and they said streamers ruined gaming. Which, not for nothing, bro. Like, they may be onto something a little bit.
I'd say they ruined online gaming. I'd say they ruined online gaming. I wouldn't say they ruined all gaming, because, like, as someone that has recently, first time it ever happening, and I think that's it was a very interesting, very, very interesting time, I guess, was I got stream sniped for the first fucking time playing like Marvel Rivals, and you can't really get stream sniped if you're playing like fucking Elder Scrolls or something like that. That's not really possible. But yeah, it makes it a lot harder. People kind of get this toxicity. However, I think with online games, I feel like there's always been a level of toxicity. I'm not gonna lie, growing up fucking playing early COD, early Halo and shit like that, people were cursing and saying shit constantly that would, in today's day and age, get them canceled instantly. Kicked off the internet. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know if streamers ruined it. I would say streamers kind of industrialized? No. They helped with corporatizing gaming, I guess is a good way to say it. Because of streamers, games are now seen more as entertainment in a way to give entertainment because streamers play video games, streamers provide entertainment it's also kind of like a free marketing to a degree. So if they enjoy the game, then other people are going to buy the game. It's very much like streamers have become a cog in the industry that is gaming, and I do see that. I see that has, as a result, caused issues. Yes, that's me.
Like I'm not even kidding. Like that. Like and listen, I'm a streamer, and y'all might be spitting.
That is
like, I'm not even really kidding. But here's the ultimate question: if there's a video or a clip that goes viral of me complaining, do you really think the developers are going to change something based on what I'm saying?
I mean, if you're talking about like that, like people just being toxic, if you're talking about just people being toxic and shit like that and having bad takes, again, that kind of goes back to what I was saying. You know, there's always been that type of mentality and always been that in gaming. I think it's not streamers that have made that available. It's just content creation in general. Like, you know what I mean? If he wasn't streaming and he was like just playing video game like back in the day and stuff like that, because that still was what people were doing before streaming was really a thing, was they would play video games, they do let's play, they do whatever, they would go do online gaming and shit like that, and they would make wild statements, they would say crazy shit, off the cuff shit, and at the same time it's the ability that the information is being able to be spread. So I don't know if it's, again, really the streamer per se or streamers per se, or you could say it's like social media and content creation that has really caused that. That has caused that aspect of stuff. Because I get what he's saying with that. Like, somewhat like he's saying with this, I forgot the guy's name, but with this one clip that's spreading around and making healers mad and shit like that. Yeah, that's bad. But to a degree, if like, what is it, 15 years ago when YouTube was still first getting out, like when people were playing like video games on it, or playing like Halo or something, they would still say off the cuff shit, you know, and you would still have people that would be mad on one side or the other. Granted, they were more smaller fan bases and less easily distributed.
So actually, the more I think about this, you Rocket players out there should be thanking me. Now that I think about it, you should be thanking me, dude. I literally got
all right.
buffed.
We're only
welcome, man.
All right, so we're only gonna play okay. So you hear that? You hear that, all my fellow healers? All my fellow healers? Tim only wants you to play Rocket. Rocket only healers. That's it. He only wants Rocket on his healing. You can go DPS Jeff. He just wants healing Rocket, because that's what that means.
Right? I said his ult should heal and damage. I did say that.
Wait, does it really? Oh, is that what it does now? I honestly haven't looked into like what the updates are too much. I'll be honest, other than the team ups other than the team ups really at all. But I have not looked into Rocket, so like his ult now does as a damage boost and a healing buff. That's pretty cool.
But yeah, I see people like basically now.
Thank you, Tim.
On my For You page right now. I don't know if I'm late on this, but people like saying Necros' ass. And then there's also a clip of Necros losing a 1v1 to a Jeff, which also, just to be clear, I'm not. Just to be very clear, Jeff is the strongest character in the game.
Mm-hmm. Jeff, a good Jeff is a team wipe. Easy team wiper. Oh my God. That menace, that blue menace.
He's an absolute demon of a character.
Yeah. Yep.
So.
A Satan spawn, yes. The cutest spawn.
There's a lot of drama in Marvel right now, so that's cool. A lot of people think that I quit Marvel or something. Just to be clear, I didn't quit. I'm just playing other stuff as well right now. That's literally it. I know I haven't played it in like, I think it's been a day or two on stream. Like, it's been quit Marvel support mains.
It's been a day or two.
No. Listen, here's the ultimate bottom line, okay? Everyone's important on the Marvel Rivals team.
Exactly.
Okay?
Exactly.
If you don't have support players, you cannot win the game. There's no, you can't, you can't.
I will say, he's right. He's right. He's going to say stuff about tanks, about DPS. I will say a current meta that is going hard, and I played recently in a match where we just fucking steamrolled. 3 tanks, 3 healers, 0 DPS, and you can fucking stomp a team out. I'm just saying, like that is a meta triple tank, triple heals, no DPS, and somehow, some way, some fucking fashion, it works really well. DPS needed.
Cannot win the game without a support player. Okay.
Yep, facts. Cannot.
Well, now that I'm really thinking about this, actually, the least useful role may be damage. Now that
Yeah.
I'm really sitting here.
See? From the horse's fucking mouth, there it is. My God. When it comes down to it, like, do you really need a DPS characters? Technically, no. Because if you have, like, a Thing, a Hulk, and a Strange or something like that, you're putting out a fuck ton of damage with those two guys that also eat a bunch of damage, create a bunch of space, and then Doctor Strange can help protect, like, the healers and shit like that. And Hulk and the Thing can literally tag team fucking like crazy. It is a viable team meta for a reason now. DPS technically is not needed to a degree, which I have a bad feeling that they're going to do some type of patch or update to certain DPS characters, and those characters are then going to become like meta and staple for canceling out any type of like triple tank, triple heal type of. And I feel like that's what's going to happen with Rivals too.
Because you can get 3 tanks and 3 supports.
See?
We all know about goats, and you can
win. Yeah.
Actually, the more I'm thinking about it, you could actually argue support may be the most important role.
Yep. Exactly.
In Marvel. I think I'm with the support players on this one, bro.
Sign him up, boys. Get him on the train. He's awoken. He's had the epiphany. That face right there. This right there. He was thinking about that. He was like, wait a second. Hold up. Without my healers, I'd be dead most of the time. Without my DPS, I'd be fine most of the time. Without me, I mean, they might be fine. You gotta do. I will say tank is very important. Tank is like, again, without tank, you kind of don't have a good team comp. Tank and support, I would put at almost like an even playing field. Without support, you definitely can't win. Without a tank at all, I don't think you can win either. Even if you have like triple DPS, triple healers, I don't think that you're gonna win. I think you need a tank. Sorry, that's just my personal opinion on that. Yeah. I would say, but in terms of like characters that are of vital importance in like a full team comp, like if you have 2, 2, and 2, the 2 most important are your healers, because that's who the enemy team is generally gunning for and trying to get out of play first. They are going to be trying to dive you. They're going to try and focus you or peel for you, or try and get someone to peel for you. Like, they are constantly trying to think of how they can win this battle by manipulating your positioning in whatever way they can. Now, it's your job as the support to play really good positioning and be aware of your cooldowns, be aware of your enemies' cooldowns, be aware of your teammates, the ults that you have, what's kind of going on in terms of the actual battle. And you have to adjust what you're focusing on and what you're doing. And sometimes you have to switch to DPS because you're being doven on by a Venom and a Spidey, and you need to actually fight someone off for a minute. It happens. And again, if you go down as a support, your whole team is going to come down subsequently afterwards. It's just going to be a domino effect. Supports. Come on.
Marvel. I think I'm with the support players on this one, bro.
Money.
Listen, all I'm saying is I got Lord Spider-Man's on my team to go 2-15, and we somehow win the game. And I can tell you we didn't need him. I can tell you that.
That's what I mean. Yeah, that facts. Man, speaking facts. Man is speaking outright facts.
Lord Spider-Man's getting 2 kills on my team, and we somehow won games. So, you know who the most important person is in Marvel Rivals?
Galacta.
You know who it is? The person that can flex any role.
Yeah.
You are the most important player.
Yeah. That's my friend. Yeah, my friend does that. I was watching him last night. I was playing myself, and then when I wasn't playing, and I was just like, okay, I don't know if I'm gonna keep playing. I'd be like, I'm gonna put on his stuff and see what he's doing. He was playing Loki and fucking just going crazy with it. Dude plays. He can play DPS. He can play healer. He can play tank. Dude is crazy. He probably is best on DPS and healer. Tank might be his weakest, I would think, but still, like, he's really good with
Absolute
it.
Chad that you are to be able to play tank, damage,
Flex.
or support.
Flex
are
on
the
him.
most important player in Marvel. That's facts. Being able to flex off and fill for a team, bro. And a personal message to all of you one tricks out there, y'all are dog shit. And I'm
Spider-Man. I'm Peter Parker.
I still stand by that. I still stand by
You
it.
one tricks are dog
shit. I'll stand by that forever, bro. I don't care. I don't care. Dog shit. It's a mentality. It's a mentality. I'm not gonna flex, so you have to. It's that mentality I can't fucking stand. I really can't. Hey man, we got one support player. We have 2 tanks and 3 damage. You think?
See, I will say, I'm willing to play other characters. I agree with him. People that are unwilling to play anything else except for one character in particular, absolute dog shit. One tricks are fucking terrible. I would also say I'm kind of in that. I'm kind of in that circle, I guess you could say, because my main and the one I play the most of is obviously Cloak and Dagger. Especially because she's just meta. She's been meta since the game started, pretty much. And it's just when in doubt, you can just play Cloak and Dagger, and you can turn your brain off a bit. But more or less, like I can play Rocket, I can play like Luna, I can play Invisible Girl, I can play other healers, and I have played other healers for comp and shit like that. And same with even tanks. Like I'll play like the Thing and stuff like that. I love playing as the Thing. Oh my god. Haven't done a lot of ammo, but I did play as her yesterday, and I did very fucking good. And I was like, okay, maybe I'm starting to like this character a little more now. Now that I'm understanding her kit a little better. But yeah, I don't know. I think I'm kind of weird with that. Where it comes to comp, I just tend to choose one character to just focus on, and then everything else. And like I'll play other stuff if I need to play other stuff. But for the most part, I tend to focus on one. Then like if it's in quick play or something else like that, I'll play whatever the fuck. I don't really care. I'll play whatever.
One of you damage can flex support. Sorry, bro. I only play Spider-Man. That person, I want to get him in a fucking, like, just lock him up. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Get him a headlock. Fucking.
Swap your dumb ass off. Spider-Man.
Oh my god. He took that first. He imagined that mic. He was like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm doing the full crash out. I'm done. I'm taking this rage out. I've been holding this shit in for too long. He got up and put his fucking mic in headlock. He was like, yeah, I'm about to beat the shit out of this ghost.
That's what I want to do, bro. I don't need you on Spider-Man, bro. That's what I want to do. All you'd have to do is sit on him. True.
All you have to do is true.
Yeah, well, that is true. John Cena heel turn. That's me, boys. That's me. Someone's got to wear the mask. I'll never forget that response. But yeah,
someone's got to wear
there's some drama going on there with Marvel, and
good to
just figure it out, guys. You know what I'm saying?
Just figure it out.
Still playing support. And just to be clear, I'm not retired from Marvel. I'm just doing some other stuff.
Playing some Verdansk, playing some COD.
I think he's still really good, but to be fair, I haven't really played a ton this season. To be clear, I did run this morning, little 3 miler.
Oh, nice.
It was tough though. By the end of it, I was like, wow, I'm fat. No, it's not cap, bro. It's not cap. I ran into his Taco Bell. Oh, okay.
Ran into his Taco.
YouTube chat's getting slick, huh? Yo, 3 miles is massive. That's what I'm saying, bro. Massive. You know what it's like being Dennis's friend? Are you guys ready for this?
Ran to Taco Bell.
Dennis told me on Tuesday, yo, bro, Marathon Early Access comes out. I'm sorry, on Monday. Yo, bro, Marathon Early Access comes out on Wednesday. Do you want to play together? In person, he's talking to me about this. Okay. I'm like, okay. I mean, I heard about it a little bit. I'm down to try it.
I heard about that game. I've been seeing a couple people playing it.
Whips.
I don't know if I'm gonna play it. I'm not a big fan of how it looks. Just like how it generally looks. It looks the gameplay seems like it runs well and it looks kind of fun, but like the actual aesthetic of it, not a fan.
Yesterday. I messaged him yesterday. I say, hey, man, are we still good for tomorrow? Like, we still play a marathon?
We still play marathon, huh? Whenever I hear someone says that, I
No
think they're
answer.
actually talking about like a marathon.
Nothing. Okay? I text him again. Whips, can you put this, have this say marathon going live? And that'll help. It'll help really, because people will be like, what servers are going on? I text him again. I'm like, yo, bro, just checking in. Are we playing tomorrow? Okay. No answer. So then I text him again this morning and I say, hello, Dennis. Are we playing marathon today?
Hello, Dennis.
No answer.
This
Nothing.
motherfucker, not a single
So then
answer.
I spam call him. And he goes, what? I'm live. And I say, hello. I texted you 3 times yesterday, 2 times this morning, and you haven't answered. Are we playing marathon? He goes, oh, you texted me? Dude, I like went out of my way to get everything set up for this. To play with
Man,
Dennis.
tilted.
And he's like, oh,
You
dude.
see it? This is supposed to be on Marvel Rivals. He's having a full crash out on Dennis because he took too long to respond. He didn't respond. Not even took too long. He just didn't respond.
You know what I think happened? I think Dennis realized there were no drops on this, and he doesn't want to do it anymore because all he cares about is viewers chat. You know what I'm saying, dude? I'm here to check out a new game. You know,
I'm here to check out a new game, you know, bro.
A new game.
Yeah,
I
bro.
think all Dennis cares about is that there were some. He said he thought there were drops for this, and he's
Oh.
like, "Yeah, dude, it'd be sick."
It'll be
And then
sick.
there's no drops, so he's like, "Eh."
Maybe next week. Rating
And
check.
he goes, "I've been up since 8 p.m. last night." That's what he said. I was like, "Okay." Just to be clear, I don't believe him as far as I can throw. Wait, what do you mean you've been up since 8 p.m.? And a lot of people, I saw him tweet about trying to get some sleep, and I'm like, and everyone's like, you should probably go to a doctor. Which, just to be clear, I've been saying that for years.
just
He
a
says
friendly
he just
reminder
can't
from
sleep.
your
I'm like,
from your
hey,
boy.
That's not normal. You should probably go to the doctor. Nothing.
Nothing. Does not care. Like my dad. Like my dad. My dad literally does not sleep. I could call him at like 2 o'clock in the morning and he'd probably answer, be like, hey, what's up? How you doing? Like, dude, why are you awake? Oh, I'm just getting some work done. Dude, go the fuck to sleep. Oh, I'll go to sleep in a couple hours. Fucking 4 o'clock comes by. Hey, you awake? Oh, yeah. How you doing? I slept for maybe an hour. I laid down for an hour, couldn't fall asleep, had my headphones on, listening to stuff, and then I just couldn't fall asleep. I didn't have my breathing machine on, nothing like that, even though I snore and shake up the whole fucking house. Oh my God. I would be like, dude, why do you not go to sleep? Dude just does not sleep. He gets like maybe 3 to 4 hours of sleep a night, maybe.
And then he tweets it out, and everyone's like, you should probably go to the doctor.
No. We all know someone like that.
That's
We
what
all know
it's like
someone.
being Dennis's friend, guys.
That's what it's like being Dennis's friend, guys. We all know someone like that. We all got friends like that. We all got people in our lives like that. Come on, let's be honest. It'd be good if you went to a doctor about that. Yeah, I'll get to it at some point. Yeah, no, it's fine. No, it's cool. Oh, God damn it. But that was so fucking funny. Oh man, the little tangent, the crash, two crash outs. We got 2 crash outs in a span of 9 minutes. That was pretty insane. Like, one more time.
I want to get him in a fucking, just lock him up. You know what I'm saying, bro? Swap your dumb ass off Spider-Man. Swap off Spider-Man.
Every time I see it, I just can't. It's so fucking funny. I love it. I'm about to start crying. Oh my gosh. You wanna know what's really funny? You wanna know what's hilarious? I just got a notification on my phone. Man's going live. Guess what he's playing? Some Rivals. Tim the Tatman and Ninja grind ranked Marvel Rivals. So they're probably, I wonder if they're in low reload. They might be. Actually, no, they're fucking high. They're probably, well, I'm in gold 2 now, so maybe I've been playing with people that are fucking like, that were on like Grandmaster and Celestial and shit like that. So it's kind of like that. It's gonna be like that right now, I guess. But yeah, dude, it's crazy. I've been having to do like band selections and hero selections, which I've never had to do before. Yeah, very new experience. Kind of liking it. But yeah, that's going to be it for this. We're going to move on. We got this shit to get into. Hey, what is up? You are an absolute legend if you made it this far in the video. I really appreciate it. And if you could just do me one more quick favor, hit that like and subscribe button down below. It really helps me out. I stream on Twitch Wednesdays to Saturdays starting around 12 p.m. EST. And yeah, there's plenty of crazy unhinged madness that goes on over there too. So I hope to see you there, and I'll catch you in the next video.